hey there. You here to join the Dawnguard too? Truth is, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess? You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up. I'm not sure he'll take me. I hope so. That must be it. Fort Dawnguard. Wow. Bigger than I expected. Where is everybody? This place looks almost deserted.
Well, well, you made it. Good. Isran's in the fort. He'll get you sorted out. We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. Until next time, report to Isran at Fort Dawnguard, and get moving if you're serious about it. The vampires... Never seen a crossbow before, eh? Not surprised. Kind of a Dawnguard specialty. Nothing better for putting down vampires. Here, take this one and give it a try. You'll want to get to know how to use it if you really plan to join the Dawnguard. Fight well. Glad you decided to give it a try. I hope Isran likes you. I lost 2 wives to vampires. I will avenge them. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this Dawnguard exists. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawnguard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Report to Isran at Fort... We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. Fight.
I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
Here to join the Dawnguard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside. I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was right. I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance, and both equally dissatisfied with them. Their hearts are in the right place, of course, but Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods. Go on inside. Isran will want to talk to you.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You go ahead. I'll talk to Isran in a minute.
Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know? So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isram. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet
I
you at
knew it
Dim
would come to this one day.
It's the least
I knew.
to avenge
You already know
my
as much as I
fallen
do,
comrades.
and that's a compliment. This is Fort Dawnguard. Originally owned by the Jarl of Riften back in the Second Era, it was a bit of a black mark on the Hold's history. I'm trying to put it to good use. There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless, you're dead. And good people will die because of you. I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're smart, you'll do the same. We hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention? In the old days, the Dawnguard kept all of Skyrim safe from those blood-sucking scum. Then people stopped taking the threat seriously. The Dawnguard was disbanded, and the vampires came creeping back. Now I'm trying to re-establish the Dawnguard. Take the fight to the vampires for a change. I hope it isn't too late. Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained
I
for-
know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there,
I'll meet you in
boy.
Dim Hollow
Stop
Crypt.
skulking in the shadows and
I
step
owe
away.
these vampires
What's your name?
a debt of vengeance.
My name is Akmir.
Brother Adelwald had
Do I
been
look
there
like a
not
son?
long ago.
I'm
Said
not a
he
soldier.
found something of
You're
great
not joining the
importance.
army.
It must have been important
sir.
to the vampires as well.
Didn't I tell you to step
For them to
forward?
risk an open
Fall,
attack
boy.
on the Vigilants.
What's your weapon?
My weapon?
Yes.
I mostly
By
just use my
destroying
claw's
it,
axe.
the vampires
Rules
hope to
are
cripple
tactical
our
tools.
Order's activities in Skyrim.
Claw's axe.
I suspect now it was Brother Adelwald's
Stand up,
journals they were
Terrors.
after.
Don't worry.
He was
I think we can make a
obsessed with
Dawnguard
ancient
out of it.
vampire artifacts and
Take
burial
this
sites.
crossbow. Let's see how you shoot.
Crossbow?
Of course there are.
A crossbow.
Most of us spend our lives
thing
as
for killing
nomads,
vampires.
traveling from place
Just
to
take a few
place in
shots
our
at those
endless
crazy
war against evil. I wish I could say how many we numbered, but only a privileged few
That's
knew
it.
that, and they're dead now. The hall was a place of respite, learning, and comradeship, where a road-weary
concentrate
brother
on
or
it.
sister
Try
could
again.
rest for a time in peace and comfort. Most of our learning could be found there. We always studied our enemies, so we might better learn how to defeat them. But, of course, those days are gone now.
Watch the recoil.
Stand our
Take some
watch.
getting used to. Look at that.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
Jedon and Bressoff are no match for him. I smelled mortal blood. You're my mortal! Bleed and die!
Something's not right. Here you are. Something's not right. You should have kept running.
Over here!
And now.
Never should have come here!
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I...
Not my end.